When you give someone space, it's crucial to stay engaged with your own activities instead of just waiting for them to return. In Stoicism, this principle revolves around concentrating on what you can control: your actions, thoughts, and life. Once you've done all you can to mend things, dwelling on the issue won't help. Obsessing and stressing can take a serious toll on your mental and physical well-being. This concept aligns with the Stoic practice of maintaining inner peace. In this video, we will discuss the art of communication. Through a Stoic lens, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and wisdom, suggesting that sometimes knowing what not to say is more crucial than knowing what to say. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to improve your conversational skills and use your words effectively, increasing your chances of winning over the person you desire without risking your opportunity from the start. Number 1 statement. It is not a big concern as adherents of Stoicism. We realize the value of acknowledging others' emotions and opinions. When a woman conveys that something is meaningful to her, it is imperative that her sentiments are validated rather than dismissed. Consider this. She shares a work problem, and you casually say it's not a big deal. While this may appear reassuring, it actually diminishes her emotions and can make her feel undervalued and unheard. From a Stoic perspective, it's critical to recognize that everyone has their own unique perceptions and feelings. Marcus Aurelius aptly remarked that you have influence over your thinking, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This implies that while you have control over your own reactions and emotions, you shouldn't try to control or invalidate the emotions of others. A man who embodies Stoic principles respects and understands the feelings of those around him. He knows that true strength lies in managing his own perceptions and emotions rather than attempting to change someone else's. For example, if she says, "I'm really stressed about this project," a Stoic response would be, "I understand that it's stressful for you. How can I support you?" In contrast, an insecure and emotionally immature man might say, "It's not that bad," or "You're overreacting." These dismissive comments not only disrespect her, but also reveal his own lack of emotional maturity. Insensitive remarks might come across as misogynistic and can harm the trust in your relationship. Women, as emotional creatures, seek empathy and understanding, so invalidating her feelings can be a huge turnoff and erode the bond. You instead aim to be a supportive and empathetic partner. Listen to her, acknowledge her emotions, and show her that you care. For example, if she confides in you about an argument with a friend, and you say that's not a big deal, you'll get over it, you're essentially telling her that her feelings don't matter. A better Stoic-aligned approach would be, "I see that this argument has really affected you. Do you want to talk about it?" This response shows respect for her feelings. Being Stoic does not imply being emotionally disconnected. Rather, it involves being knowledgeable and compassionate while controlling your own emotions. You must also respect by doing this, you foster deeper, more meaningful connections and embody the genuine nature of a high-value man. Number 2. Telling a woman that she looks tired or sick is a comment that should be avoided at all costs. Even if intended as a compassionate assessment, it can come across as unpleasant. Women, like everyone else, are intensely conscious of their physical appearance, and societal pressures intensify this awareness. When you remark something like, "You look tired," or "Are you feeling sick?" it might affect her more deeply than you might imagine. These types of comments can make women feel self-conscious and less confident with their appearance. It's a reminder that someone has noticed they aren't looking their best, which can be quite discouraging. Suppose your colleague Maria shows up to work looking a bit weary. Instead of pointing it out with Maria, "You look exhausted today." Try being supportive and kind. Offer a warm smile and say, "Hey Maria, how are you doing? Or is there anything I can do to help you today?" This approach shows genuine concern without making her feel self-conscious about her appearance. Women are usually, by avoiding critical comments regarding appearance, you demonstrate respect and thoughtfulness. This is a subtle yet significant method to practice the Stoic virtue of compassion. Stoicism emphasizes living harmoniously with others and minimizing harm through our actions and words. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful and intentional with our speech to avoid causing unnecessary harm. So the next time you feel the urge to comment on someone's tired or sick, pause and reconsider. Choose words that uplift and support rather than those that might hurt. This simple practice leads to a more stoic and compassionate life. By adopting this approach, you embody the principles of Stoicism, which value wisdom, empathy, and the well-being of those around you. This practice not only benefits others, but also fosters a more peaceful and fulfilling life for yourself. Number 3, looking into her previous relationships. Curiosity can be tempting, but letting it drive you to probe into her past relationships is a mistake. If you want a woman to like and fall for you, avoid asking about her past romantic involvements. This can rarely lead to a positive outcome. Imagine you're on a date, the conversation is flowing, and there's a genuine connection, then you ask about her exes. The tone alters instantly because by bringing up her previous relationships, you're demonstrating insecurity. Women are drawn to confidence, strength, and self-assurance. They desire a man who is comfortable in his own skin, not someone who consistently compares himself with others. Nothing good comes from knowing her past in depth. It typically does not improve your perception for the better. Instead of developing a connection based on the present and future, you become caught in the past. Her past is something you cannot change or control, and obsessing on it only brings unnecessary suffering to both of you. Focus on the now and the relationship you are currently establishing. Embrace who she is today, not who she used to be. A confident man does not need to know every detail of his partner's history to feel secure. He understands that everyone has a past, and that what matters most is how they treat each other now and what they plan for the future. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You focus on the path ahead, not the terrain you've already crossed. Similarly, in relationships, concentrate on the present and future, not the past. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher. It never ceases to surprise me. We all love ourselves more than others, but we care more about their opinions than our own. This reminds us that seeking validation from others on things that shouldn't matter is futile. Asking about her previous relationships is a search for affirmation that does not improve your self-worth or the quality of your connection. Build your partnership on trust, respect, and the current now. Admire her for who she is today, not who she was. Show her that you are secure enough to focus on your future together, rather than becoming bogged down by past relationships. By doing this, you prevent unneeded disputes and insecurities, proving that you are a man of depth confidence and genuine understanding. This is the kind of man that naturally draws and holds the interest of a high-quality woman. So the next time you feel the temptation to ask about her previous relationships, take a deep breath and recall the wisdom of Stoicism. Focus on what you can manage and embrace the ideas of Stoicism. Live in harmony with nature, accept what you can't change, and constantly improve yourself. By adopting this mindset, you become a more attractive, confident, and wise partner, enriching your relationships and your entire life. Number 4, excessive showing off is one major misstep that haunts your wealth. Too many guys incorrectly feel that women are primarily attracted to riches. However, this idea is often false. Nonetheless, some men operate under this misunderstanding and talk about their riches, the number of cars they own, their expensive residences, and other upscale goods. This behavior is not only off-putting, but also indicative of insecurity and a lack of substance from a Stoic standpoint. True value lies in one's virtues morals, and character. When you flaunt your money, you disclose a superficial element of yourself, implying that you associate your worth with worldly goods rather than inner strengths. Women can see through this veneer and may regard you as lacking genuine personality, relying on your wealth as a hook. For example, suppose you're on a date and spend the entire evening talking your pricey car, high-end condo, and luxury travels. The message you're sending is that you prioritize material things above all else and believe they make you more attractive, which not only bores her, but also makes her question your depth as an individual. Instead, focus on discussing your passions, dreams, and what truly matters to you. Share stories that reflect your character and experiences that have shaped who you are. This approach not only makes the conversation more engaging, but also reveals the real you beneath the material surface. A woman who is genuinely interested in you will be drawn to your character, confidence, and ability to engage in meaningful conversations. On the contrary, a gold digger may be attracted to your wealth, but will leave once she has exploited your financial resources. She won't stick around when times get tough because her interest was never in you, but in your money. Authentic connections are built on mutual respect. Understanding your virtues, wisdom, and inner strength are the qualities that will attract a woman who is interested in you for who you are, not what you have. Remember, a high-value man does not need to boast about his wealth. His character and actions speak volumes. By embodying these principles, you attract meaningful connections and relationships based on genuine mutual respect. Number 5, are you really going to wear that? Criticizing what she's wearing is a mistake. You should avoid making them doubt themselves and their decisions, leading to feelings of inadequacy and a blow to their self-esteem. Instead, aim to uplift and support her. If you want to comment on her outfit, do so positively. Tell her she looks fantastic, or that her outfit suits her beautifully. Positive reinforcement not only boosts her confidence, but also strengthens your relationship. When you focus on the positives, you create a supportive environment where she feels valued and appreciated. Best hue or style. Instead of saying, "Are you sure about that dress?" you could say, "You look amazing in that dress. It really brings out your eyes." This approach avoids unnecessary criticism and fosters a positive atmosphere. By focusing on what you genuinely appreciate, you help her feel confident and happy, making your time together more enjoyable. Negative comments about her clothing choices position you as a judge, implying she needs to meet your standards. This can create a power imbalance and make her feel like she has to seek your approval. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel free to express themselves without fear of judgment. By avoiding negative comments, providing support and positivity. As a Stoic man, you practice the art of uplifting rather than criticizing. Understand that your words have power and use them to build confidence rather than tear it down. By doing so, you honor both her autonomy and your commitment to being a supportive, understanding partner. As we conclude our discussion on the art of conversation and Stoic communication, embrace the Stoic wisdom of focusing on what you can control in your words and actions, and letting go of the need to control others. By doing so, you create a more harmonious and loving relationship rooted in mutual respect and genuine care. Clearly, acquiring these talents demands time and persistent effort. Stoicism promotes self-control, knowledge, and courteous interactions. Incorporate these ideas into your everyday practice gradually, as some concepts may take time to resonate. Continuous practice will result in obvious improvements in how others respond to you. Avoid the dangers we've addressed and follow the Stoic standards. As you integrate these ideas, you will see good changes in your relationships, especially with women. We hope this exploration has provided valuable insights and practical tools for better interactions. If you found today's discussion helpful, please like and share this video. Your engagement helps us grow. If these lessons resonated with you, check out the recommended videos for more tips on Stoic conversation. Thank you for watching, and keep embracing a Stoic approach to life.